Maloti party avec yon zami, nous raconter yon belle lady. Zami m'intéressé, mais li t'approché, li dit m't'a préparé. Test. Même pas moi belle petite parole. Non tête moi zami m'pral plein bol. Même en regardé, moi li sourit, li se croit tête li. Li dit m'pipo, moi pral ba yon ti conseil. Testing. Bien donc mon beau, moi vle ti ou li nan zorey, soit dans des reality. Parler pour tête, j'ai le tête, est-ce que c'est à tailler, parce que c'est moi l'héros, c'est ça lui dit moi. Bagala compliqué, moi senti stressé, depuis me prendre yon green soulier. Ils sont là pas connaît, si pour lui m'appuyer, obligé pas qu'à dire la guerre. L'action moi pral fait yon zami, pas faire mais mal zami. Malgré les pensées, moi hésité, pas qu'à résister. Moi c'est avoué. Le choix, des chansons pas jouer deux fois. Welcome. This is Smith Francois, and also known as Mr. Francois. Today's day 2 of my 33-day live challenge, and I have a guest with me. You guys already can see I have a guest with me, and we're here at She Love International Radio. Thank you for being a host and the sponsor for the show, and we're gonna get talking. Day 2. So let me introduce myself to you and the viewers for first time. Why am I doing this? So it's past Saturday. I went to a leadership retreat type of thing. It's every 2 months, and a guy I've been working with in the community, he says he'll be on Tuesday, so you got a snippet of who it is. But he was like, I'm the only Haitian he met. I'm like, whoa, it's an elder guy. I'm like, hey, and I thought about it. I'm like, wait. I went home like, yeah, I gotta talk about this with the things that's going on with the Haitian American. So that's what we're gonna talk about. What does it mean to be Haitian American, black, just be black in America, and that's what we're gonna dive into. And you came right on time, and we're gonna talk about who you are. But before I do that, I'm gonna give one more little snippet about who I am. I was born and raised in Chicago. I call myself triple Haitian. Triple Haitian meaning both my parents from Haiti, and I was born in Chicago. Chicago was founded by Haitian, Jean Dessalines, for those that don't know. And through that experience, all my life, I've been quiet. But now, this weekend, I understand why. Because people are being faced to deport. It's like, I never felt too American, I never felt too Haitian. That's like, I always felt under attack for being a black guy. So it's like, wow. So now as I'm speaking and uncovering these things, I just want to introduce new people or black people generally and just get their feedback of what does it mean to be black. And thank you for joining. I'll let you introduce yourself and how you have to give an introduction. I'm like, man, this guy given like that you came today, and we have She
Okay.
Love International again. Thank you, and let's go. Let's. Who are you?
Well, my name is Make a Change 63. I am the owner of First Amendment Network and also Make a Change Post COVID nonprofit organization. Um, as I don't know if people don't know that I'm mixed with Haitian in America, African American. So my mom is American, my dad is Haitian. So I kind of grew up in both the African American culture and also in the Haitian culture, but I still don't know anything about my Haitian culture. I am more Americanized more than anything. So, you know, I know the Haitian food. Yes, I love to eat Haitian food, but to know about the Haitian culture, I really don't know because my dad never kind of taught us about the Haitian culture, you know.
So don't be ashamed because you're not the only one. I have family members who in Columbus, and have her friend. They have a Haitian dad but American mom, or vice versa, and they'll speak Creole. So you're not the only one. And that's what we're gonna talk about. Like, how does that make you feel? Like, are you missing something? Like let's talk about like how do you feel not being able to speak Creole?
Well, it's kind of like I don't really know who I am as a Haitian but culture. You know what I mean? I don't know anything about the culture of the Haitian background, and so when I go to places where there's Haitian people, they was like, "Oh, you don't speak Haitian, so you're not Haitian." You know what I mean? But then when they talk to my dad, and my dad speaks like 7 different language, and the fact that we don't know how to speak it is absurd. But it can be triggering sometimes because, like, when I'm around my American brothers and sisters, they make fun of us by being Haitian. You know what I'm saying? And then when I get around the Haitian community, they make fun of me because I don't know how to speak Creole. So it feels like I'm not accepted amongst the Haitian or American community, you know what I'm saying? Because I am mixture, So I'm not all Haitian because I don't speak the Haitian culture, and I'm also not all African American, but I've been Americanized, because I've been around the American and stuff like that most of all.
Correct. So I definitely understand you. Just because I do know Creole, and the only reason is because I believe is because my grandma was in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and one thing I always talk about her is one time before I don't drink coffee,
Mm-hmm.
she let me drink coffee right before I went to sleep.
Uh-huh.
I'm talking about Haitian coffee, like the strong stuff. And I did not sleep that night, and I was up all night just wiped my nose. And when I woke up in the morning, it was blood on the wall. So that's why, since I was little, I don't like coffee. So I'm not a coffee person.
Yeah.
But that also translates to we still had the same similarities. Like we don't fit in
Yeah.
to somewhere like.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna talk about. Like, but you're mostly rooted in America. So let's talk about it. What? How do you feel being in America? And do you feel any type of way about the immigration situation going on with?
Yes, I do. I feel, I'm pro black more than anything. So I'm always staying 10 toes down with my black people, whether you Haitian, African, or American. If you look like me, I'm down with you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like how they treat the Haitian community. I didn't like the fact that when I saw a bunch of Rangers whooping the Haitian, it kind of brought me back into like the slavery where all the things that they have done to my people, you know what I'm saying, on the American side and Haitian side, you know what I'm saying? So I really didn't like what I was seeing, and to think that human beings are treated like that, and but yet they will arrest people for beating up animals and all that kind of stuff, and to say that animals are more important than American people. I didn't like the fact how they made this whole thing about Haitian people eating cats and dogs, because I grew up with my dad. He never fed me cats and dogs or anything like that. We ate regular food, so this is kind of absurd. But now, as I'm learning that white people, they actually eat humans. So it's just like, you know, I, I just it kind of give me to where I kind of have some type of hate towards white people, to where I don't like how they treat my people. But I'm learning to try to get over that, and that has been a bigger barrier for me. So to because I never want to be a person to hate other human beings, but I don't like the fact that white people have rape, beat, kidnap, and still to this day harass my people. So I just wish like Haitian, American, Africans, all of us can come together and know that we are all sisters and brothers, and this is a fight that all of us need to fight together, you know what I mean? And stop trying to be separated. We need to unite more than anything.
Correct. So you hit on a point. But I wasn't expecting you to say to hate white people, but like because black people that hate on each other is like a lot of. Let's talk about that. So there's so many layers of hate against Haitian. There's hate Haitians
Yes.
and Dominicans, France making us pay for the reparation.
Uh-huh.
Here in America, Canada, so it's like everywhere we go, we're fighting, and even the black communities like block, block against blocks, city against city. It's like when can we actually just unite? Because if you look at the Haitian flag, that's all it says. That's the only wording on it. Unity la force. I mean unity of force, actual terms, but it actually means with unity there's strength. When can we ever get to that point?
I think we can when we stop being whitewashed and change our way of thinking, because this is something that was taught to us from generation. When we came to when we began into slavery. All of us come from Africa background. We're just from different nationality, and we were separated in different groups. But we don't even understand our African culture all in general, and the white man has made Haitian people think like African Americans we are illiterate, we are angry, we're violent, so don't come and settle with us. And vice versa, make us think like Haitian people, oh, they have AIDS, they drug dealers and stuff like that. And then the same thing with the African. When they come to America, they've been taught so many negative things about African Americans to where they think that when they come over here that things gonna be better for them or they're gonna get better treatment. But then when they realize that their African color of their skin also put them in the same category as African American, that there's no separate treatment. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
You don't have any type of privilege. You know what I'm saying? And when I say black people need to learn how to make their own privilege, the reason why white people have white privilege is because white folks make that privilege for each other. Black people don't have, or African American, Haitians, and African, we don't have that um, the black, um, culture thing, because we do not uphold black people. We don't try to uplift each other. You know what I'm saying? It's always a tear down. And you always have to get an opinion from a white person versus your black person. If you go to a black restaurant and so happens something go wrong, you would do everything in your power to tear that restaurant down. But you'll go to Walmart where they're constantly beating you, kicking you, and telling you you don't belong, but yet you go still hurry up and spend your money. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's the kind of thing that we do to each other to constantly tear us down. We don't have that privilege because we don't make that privilege for one another. You know what I'm saying? So, in order for us to have that privilege, we have to learn to make that privilege. We have to make our people stand together. You know what I'm saying? So, you're not going to see, I don't care if you're in a room with a bunch of white folks, and that white woman could be wrong, but all of those white people are going to stand behind her, even though they know she's wrong. So, that's where her white privilege come to play in. When it comes to African American and African Haitian, when they see their people in trouble, they don't stand with their people. They don't stand with their people. Regardless, if you know that person is wrong, you don't stand beside them.
Yep.
And even if they're not wrong, you still will not stand beside them. You know what I'm saying? There's no type of protection. When it comes to us standing beside each other, it'd be like, well, it's not happening to me, so it's none of my business. I'm gonna mind my own business. But it is happening to you because it's happening to your people.
Yep. Everything Haitians are going through is similar to black people, but they can't see that. They think everybody wants to be superior somehow. That's the thing. Um, because the reason Haiti's in the situation is mostly agriculturally. Like the pig, there was a pig epidemic thing, and they killed all the Haitian pigs, and they imported their own, and they can sustain.
Mm-hmm.
It happens constantly. Um,
Mm-hmm.
the Haitian gold reserve, like America sent their army to take their resources, and I'm the thing about me, I have snippets of it, but I can always share the information. But
Mm-hmm.
it's on there if you look it up. That's how Citibank was founded.
Yeah.
So it's like even today, not today, but recently with President Clinton with the U.S. aid thing,
Mm-hmm.
he took he stopped Haiti being able to export its food, but it can export its Kansas food. Like, and as a failure, like everything is documented, and we're going through the same thing over and over. And I just want to share that for 33 days and make sure people understand what's going on. It's like the Haitians are here; they was authorized to be here, but because of racism, they're told to leave. So it's like, how do we not see that?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, when will we ever stand up for each other? I guess not, but it just hurts me, and that's why I just gotta express myself. Going through therapy and anti-violence, all this stuff. It's like, yeah, you guys are talking. I'm learning, but at the same time, it's like there's violence right here, like right in your face, and you're not doing anything about it. And that's why I want to be vocalized about it. So yeah, this is a little bit of Mr. Francois. This is day 2, and we'll talk about your First Amendment. Like, where does that come from? Like freedom of speech.
Well, freedom of speech for me is I hate for someone to tell me that I don't have the right to state my opinion. And I don't like for people to get backlash for speaking what they feel in their heart is right or for doing things of what they're right or being judged just because they look different or they're being different or whatever else. So freedom of speech is just giving people the freedom to express themselves, giving people the freedom to speak their mind, their opinions, to live their beliefs and everything else without being judged. And just giving people that freedom, you know what I'm saying, to be them.
Okay. So there's a story you was telling me while before we was introducing one another about the make a change post COVID story.
So, Make a Change Post COVID is a non-profit organization, and I came up with that non-profit organization because I was one of the healthcare workers who got sick with COVID 19, and I ended up having the long haul of COVID, which the doctor them tried to downplay to make it seem like I was delusional, I was crazy because they couldn't understand what was going on. So I began to study what everything that was transparent with my body and everything that I was going through. But in that time, I work in the healthcare field, and at that time, my job decided while I was fighting for my life that they're gonna fire me off my job and stop me from receiving any type of benefits. So I started to fight back. I started a YouTube channel, a TikTok page, advocating for people that works in the healthcare field and helping them to get reparation. Also, when it came down to the vaccine, I felt like they was being absurd by trying to force medical healthcare workers to get a vaccine that they didn't know nothing about and has shown that it was doing more damage than it was doing to the healthcare workers and stuff like that. So I felt like when it comes to your body, it should be your choice. Between you and your doctor, a government should not have no say so of what you're going to do with your body or what you want to put into your body.
All right, awesome. So you're very vocal, and I appreciate your time. And I want to know a little bit more. Like, your background. Like, were you born and raised in Columbus? Like, how? I want to know. I want to know more. Like, how? Not. It's weird. I don't want to have, but like you talking about separation of each other. But like, how black are you? If that's a question.
Well, I don't like to say that I'm 100% black because you know what? I have to always represent my daddy's culture because you know what? My dad was he wasn't the best dad, but he was in my life, and I love my dad. So for me not to say that I don't love my other side of me, that means I don't love my dad, and I love my dad. You know what I'm saying? And I'm black as can be. You know what I'm saying? But I do also represent my Haitian culture as well. I like to eat Haitian food. I love Haitian food. I grew up on eating Haitian food.
Shout out to Tico Island Restaurant.
Yes.
We're right at the corner.
Yes, guys. So if you ever come on Cleveland Avenue, make sure you stop at Tico Island for good food, and if you want some good Haitian food. So
Cleveland and Morris, we're right here.
But yeah, I was born in Naples, Florida. I was raised in Florida. I moved up here 2011, and I've been here ever since.
Okay. Do you call yourself Zopal?
I don't say I'm Zopal. No, I don't do all of that. But I do represent the Haitian culture now. Okay.
All right. Cool. So I don't want to mess with you too much, but like.
No.
Have you did any Haitian flag events or anything like that? Or?
I have not been to any Haitian flag, as I said before. I don't know much about my Haitian culture. You know what I'm saying? I would love to learn about my Haitian culture. I would also love to go to Haiti and check out Haiti, buy land in Haiti to invest in some property over there till I can build in Haiti. So when I decide I want to retire, and I'll have a place to go outside of America.
But one thing I could tell you though is you're definitely Haitian because you have 3 businesses. And everything about Haitians, like you're built in an entrepreneur. Like you can't tell me wrong.
Well, my dad is an entrepreneur himself. My dad is a construction worker. He also had his own club. My dad also, he built houses. He also was a chef. So my dad did a lot of things, and he was a hard-working man. And to this day, he's going on 70, and he's still working building houses. So I think I take that trade from my dad.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you for joining Mr. Francois. One thing I want to give a major shout out to Bobby Love for being a technician here. Bobby Show. He's here behind the scenes. Thank you very much for opening space, and we were nice and warm, nice and comfortable in here. So if you guys need studio time, you know where to come. She Love International, right here on Morrison, Cleveland, north side of Columbus. So you see how it looks, and yeah, come out and let's do it. All right. So thank you, Bobby Show, for that great brief break. So we're about to on the second half. We're getting ready to close, and let's see what's one way that you can see that could from today that we could work together to help the Haitian community or all immigrants. Because one thing you said earlier is it's not only about being Haitian, but black in general. How can we unite? What's one way you think we can unite?
I think how we can unite is, first of all, we got to start with changing our mind frames, and we have to get that whitewash mentality out of our head, of what we think of one another. That's the first thing. If you change your mind, the way of thinking, you can change your actions. So the first thing you have to start doing is stop thinking like, stop separating us from Haitian culture, African and American, and just generalizing us all as Africans. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where our root is at. You know what I mean? And we have to look at each other as we are all one, and we're all the same with different culture, but we're still all the same. And we got to stop thinking like one set of black people or Africans are better than the other one, because we're not. We're all in it together. We're all being mistreated. And I think if we change our mind, the way we think about one another, then we can learn how to unify towards each other. So I think that's the first step, is learning, trying to learn each other culture backgrounds. That is the first thing you need to do. Step outside of your comfort zone. Try to get to know the other culture. Don't be afraid to interact. You know what I mean? Um, Showing the white folks that black people, we can get along no matter what culture you come from. We all can be as one. We all can support each other, and also learn how to go shop black. Keep your money in the black community. That is the one big thing I keep telling people. Stop trying to fit in places where we're not wanted. We can build our own community. We need to build a new Black Wall Street, and that is supporting black business around the world. Whether you're African and whether you're Haitian, you're American, you need to spend black.
Yep, you hit it. So we have She Love International Radio. Hey, you got a videographer, you have a manager, producer,
Yes,
and we have a technician. So like, we're here. Like, there's no need to say you can't start a podcast.
that's
We're
right.
here. So let's talk. I don't know if you want to give a brief introduction. Like
Yes, yeah.
the idea, like that's going to be pushed from this, like the collaboration to have a 24-hour show.
Okay, so here at She International and First Amendment Network radio, Freedom 100 radio station, we are going to have different culture backgrounds of radio hosts here, and we're going to be hosting different type of event, because one thing about it, we're First Amendment, we welcome everyone, you know what I'm saying, and we will have different types of shows here, and we want to welcome different types of culture background. We also want to have a month to where we're bringing all cultures together to sit on the panel, and everybody can end up talking about their culture and learning about each other histories and their culture background. And I think that's the biggest step, is for us to be united. You know what I'm saying? Also, we're going to be doing something like Black Wall Street pop-up shop. So if you have a business, you're more than welcome to come out here and network, shop your business. We also going to have the Creative Island that is going to be opening to all content creators. This is going to be a spot where content creators can come in. They can see their contents on the big screen. We are also going live, do your live podcast on the stage. We're going to have different events, but it's somewhere where you can come and you can always network, you know.
There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world
Oh,
must
okay.
come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, when it's time to
Jason, thank you
lend
for
a
this.
hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can't go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We are all a part of God's great big family. And the truth, love is all we need. We are the children.
So help me, make sure I'm not crazy, but we just played the song "We Are the World," and one thing I thought about is everybody came together to make that music, all the artists and all that stuff.
Yes.
The earthquake, Red Cross, everybody. But when the Haitians had an issue here, the influx coming in, crickets.
Yeah.
So again, America is like, we have ministry going out, but like when people are here, that are here already, it's like it's silence. If you get what I'm saying, like
I think that's gonna have to start with probably the people that's on this panel to make things happen, because change starts with you first.
man in the mirror.
If you don't like what you see, you have to first of all be that change that you want to see that comes up. It's going to take some of our people that are, up there in that figure, or small people who anybody can start it. Like I said, we can start it right here with She Love International Radio Station and First Amendment Network, Freedom 100 Radio Station. We can start it right here. We can bring different culture backgrounds here, and we can start the change and start having people to understand each other, because sometimes the change have to start with you. You have to create that change. You have to create that safe space. You also have to create that black privilege to show people like, hey, this is what we need to do. Sometimes you got to get out there, and that's what advocating is all about. Advocating is all about seeing injustice, seeing things that need to be changed, and fight for change.
I understand. Yeah. Guess gotta do it, man in the mirror.
That's right.
um, yeah, I'm thinking. I don't know if you have any more to say, but like coming to a close, like yeah, I just hope that we could work together. This is day 2 of the 33-day challenge that I did randomly because somebody said I may be the only Haitian they know. I'm like, that's crazy. So I just want to showcase the best, the positive about being Haitian, and despite even the Haitians not being here, it's like we still feel isolated. No matter if you're in close contact with being Haitian or not, it's like we still are had the same battle. Um, but now to get that message out to the Black Americans and everybody, this is just understanding each other's culture. So I thank you for bringing that solution to play.
And if you don't mind, since you're doing this, I would like to have another day where we're going live and we're actually bringing an African American and another African on the panel, so where we can set this up so that way that can be the first beginning of starting something new and something great. And if you would like to put an event together where we're welcoming African American, Haitians, and Africans to come out here and network together, that also can be a stepping stone of change and growth.
Hey, I'm with it. I'm 10 minutes away. Hey, it's nothing but a word.
All right, then let's do
Just
it.
to make sure I need 2-day notice. So, like, it's my schedule.
Well, that's why we gotta have to plan it. We gotta have to plan it together. We got to put this together. We have to make it a big venue. So where we're putting stuff together for welcoming African people, welcoming African American and Haitian culture, and we can set a date. We call it the brand new Black Wall Street.
All right. So I think that's it. Say again, thank you, She Love International. Thank you, Bobby Show, for hosting us. And don't forget to come out here. We're right on the corner of Cleveland and Morris. I'm waiting for the address to pop up. It's sliding. You should see the bottom. Just wait for it to slide, all right? Tico Island Restaurant, right on Cleveland and Morris. And we have podcasts, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a studio. There's other part in here that I'm going to show next time, but you guys got to come out here and check it out. All right?
It is 4466 Cleveland Avenue.
Yep. Here, north side of Columbus, Ohio. All right. Hope you have a good night.
Good night.
Let's unite, all right? Unite la force.
What he said.